Hello everyone. Welcome in Yellow and Black. It's a warm Friday night for you. I'm chilling in the aircon. Hope you guys are all having a fun night to get us started. We've got a visitor on our island. We've got CJ. And CJ is giving me bells for my fish. So I'm making the most of that. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well there, Yellow and Black. Thanks for joining. So today, or tonight, we've got a Alexi After Dark. So no camera. I don't even know if the audio is working. Testing 1, 2. I need to make sure that this is working because I've switched off my monitor so I can't hear myself because it does get a little bit distracting. So let me just put that back on again. I don't know if that's actually working. My little man is not even doing anything. Let me just quickly switch scene and see if that's any different. Nope. Well, let me know, Yellow and Black, if you can hear me or not. Audio is working. Thank you. Busy week tomorrow. Going to a concert. Awesome. Busy week tomorrow. So you're going to a concert tomorrow, is it? So I've just been invited by Nana to head to... I've been plagued with no photos, but very insistent visitors. Villagers. They're just asking me to come around to their place. If I'm honest, it's getting a little bit irritating. I'm in the middle of something and then suddenly they're like, oh, I can't think, come over to my house. And how's extreme mode treating you there, Yellow and Black? So let's get talking to Nana, see if we can get the game. High card, low card. I've become accustomed to this now. Well, if anything I'm going to take, I'd love to take this thing, but she's not going to give it to me. I want that range hood. Melanie's here. Hello. Who be this cheeky young thing? 3:30 AM. How long do I think I'll be streaming for? I'll be streaming for as long as I can make a whole bunch of bells. So where I'm at with this is I've got, if you checked out my video, I'm a little bit over the halfway point for the biggest loan. So if I can get that little bit closer, ideally I'd like to get it all paid off by Sunday. So probably at least an hour and a 30. Mrs. G may well make an appearance. I'm really not sure what's happening to my face. Is just like blinking. It's not doing anything. Let me try that again. Maybe the device. Hello? Why is it not moving? Very, very weird. At least you can hear me. That's the main thing. But welcome in, Melanie. Glad you could make it here. Now, I might switch this guy off. He's just going to keep blinking at us. Now, let me know if you can hear the game audio or not. Alright, hopefully let's play a game. Practicing ventriloquism. Definitely working. As I said, for the last couple of weeks with you, I created my second YouTube channel before gaming channel. I didn't catch that. I must have missed that. Welcome there, Edward. Hearing the game audio, that's good. Alright, let's get this game started. Alright, I'm inclined to pick lower than 8, but there will be times where you will get one higher. I'm going to go with lower. Yeah, it gets a collarless shirt. Oh, guess what I did? pretty stoked. With my outfit, I've kind of gone back to my default. But let me see if I can put this on for screen. Picked up a few items which I'm pretty excited about. So I've picked up some of the Alexi outfit. I haven't quite got them all, so this is what I'm looking like. I'm calling it Poor Alexi because I haven't got it all. So it's the torn pants, and I've got the worn, you can't tell because I've got shoes on, but these are the holy shorts, or rather the holy socks. You've created a new channel but won't start it for weeks. I didn't know that, Yellow and Black. Well, thanks for letting me know. I might check it out. And did you say it is a gaming or non-gaming channel? I created my second YouTube channel before the gaming channel. So let's switch back out of... Yes, I'm leaving now. I've got things to do. I've got a Nook Mile ticket I want to use. All gaming only. Cool. Well, welcome in there, Edward. I hope I got that right. Edward? Edward? I don't know if that's the way you say it. Let the man blink. He's thinking. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Doshi? You're thinking getting Metroid Prime. For those that missed out, the Nintendo Direct was pretty impressive. I don't know what the end result was, depending on each person's desires, but they had a few cool little aspects to it. One is a whole bunch of Game Boy Original, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color titles coming to the Nintendo Online expansion pack, along with the Metroid Prime, which looks pretty epic. I never got into that game, but I'm sure that would be definitely up your alley there, Doshi. So thanks for saying hello, and thank you for being a member for 6 months. Hey, you've got the orange rose now. Oh, and welcome in there, Ray Long, or just Ray for short. Join on in. Get yourselves comfortable for some Alexi After Dark. Now, I did want to just check in on my flower situation because it has been raining pretty profusely earlier on the island when good old CJ is somewhere on the island. I don't know where he's gone to. I might switch off my little blinking man because it's he's not doing anything for us. Now, I have been busy. I've got another video that I'm making in the middle where I've crafted a little pond. Hey, CJ's in the same spot. He's just parking right here. So we'll see. We've got to offload some of this fish before I go to the next. You heard it's one of the goats. It is pretty impressive. The other one I liked was Pikmin. The new Pikmin's out. Obviously Breath of the Wild. The Tears of the Kingdom. Alright, so I've collected a few bits and pieces. So I need to get these out of my pockets. I'll take the 1.5 times what it's worth. Thank you there, CJ. Do have a bit of a guessing game as well. If you wanted to step out of the stream for a moment and watch a very short video that I released today. It's a guessing game as to how much I made from this little... What is he, beaver? I'm really hopeful that I get to an island that's going to have a whole bunch of the Dorados or Dorados. Doshi made a short of your... Is it CC? I presume that's how you say it. That was almost like a cat little sound I made there. The one thing I haven't done though, I've done all my tasks today. I have not found all 4 fossils, which I must do before I run away. Ooh, see you later, bug. Next photo, yellow and black. You're putting me to shame. Absolutely, you're killing it. You've got 2 photos. I've got nothing. Yellow on black. 2, Alexi 0. I feel like it's going to rain photos though, because I feel like every single one of the islanders or villagers want to give me a photo because they're besties. Oh, the one thing I did do is get a new reaction from Quinn. I built this bridge. So Quinn did give me one of the hard to get reactions, which is you only get it when you're besties. That's how you say it, so CC, yes. CC and Milo. Milo? Oh, there's another. Oh, there it is, there it is. That's the 3rd one. Milo, you have grown. Actually, whilst I'm in the area, I'm going to pick off the... These things are growing weeds really, really well. I'm picking these daily. Every time I'm up here, there's more that are spawning. Definitely a high output of weeds. And actually, there's some more around the corner. On the bottom shelf there. So yeah, I am just giving the 1 gift out of the 10 villages I've got. Oh yes, golden nugget. I will take that. Thank you very much. I don't have any fruit to break that. I don't want to break it. I'm thinking I'm already on an island. By default, I'm just used to getting everything out of the rock and then smashing it. And then I was looking for something to break it. I'm glad I stopped myself. Actually, out of interest there, Doshi, I guess the little banner that comes up, does that happen automatically or did you do something special? I don't know if it's the first comment that you make when you come in after you hit an anniversary or a month anniversary in this case. I was always curious because it seems very random whenever you get these sort of little banners that come across the chat. So yeah, the main thing tonight is really just looking for an island that's going to give me a whole bunch of good fish. I did sell... That's a good size one actually. That could be a black bass. Listening. Being very, very quiet. So I missed that, Melanie. I didn't read that comment before. All the Game Boy stuff is the higher tier online subscription. I believe it's the 2nd one. They haven't introduced the 3rd one. So there's the base one, and then there's the expansion pass, which I believe that's all included, which makes it a little bit more appealing. Haven't made the jump yet. We've considered it. Mrs. G does want to get Happy Home Paradise, but we can't necessarily justify the extra cost because it's quite a jump. It's like, in Australian dollars, it's $55 extra for the whole family versus $37 just for Happy Home Paradise. But obviously you get all the extras that come with the expansion pass. So here's my golden roses. My golden roses are growing. I've got 4 now. I've been trading those in for a cool 1,000 bells each, if you don't mind. So definitely, and these are my purples that again, these give me 240 each. So again, not a bad source of income. Pretty passive. I'll quickly do the rounds on any of the villages and see if anyone's crafting. So you're only giving fossils away. Bit of a wardrobe change there by Jitters. Doshi, it's almost 2 AM. You got to sleep. You got work later today or tonight. Well, thanks for dropping in there, Doshi. I do appreciate if you do hit the like on your way through if you haven't already. And thank you for those already have. So I'm going to do a quick round of, I'm pretty sure that's all of the fossils. So let's get that done and dusted. I can now grab all these things. Oh, that's disappointing. I only got 2 wheat. I can't sell those. Oh, and only 2 sugarcane. How disappointing. 2. Someone's been sleeping on the job. I think... You always hit like as soon as you click on the stream. That's a good little behavior there, Doshi. Good habit to get into. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my sharp axe. Where's my sharp axe? I can't see it. I'm going to have to craft one. Actually, let's go and grab one. Oh no! Quinn, what's going on? Quinn! You can't leave if you... Are we at the nickname stage of our friendship? Yes. Yes, we are, aren't we? Coming up with ideas. I just figured out which one we want to go with. Backbeat. Backbeat. Let's go with backbeat. That's fine. I was going to ask you guys if you liked backbeat or not, but we'll go with that. So Melanie, why can't you sell it if it's 2s? So the reason is, as part of hard mode, part of the rule is that you are allowed to sell 36 sets of crops, but only if they've been watered every day or to the point where you get 3 crops. And so this has effectively ruined my crop now. So yeah, it's just part of the rule. I guess it's like, it's more incentive to make sure that you water every single day. Now I'm pretty sure I'm at the final stage here of our friendship with Quinn, because now we're at a... I've been given a catchphrase. I now have a nickname. I've got my trash out here trying to collect some bugs. I'm waiting on the ant. I've caught a fly. And I'm pretty... Oops, wrong one. Pretty happy with my Critterpedia progress. I have almost got every single critter that you can catch in this season, except for an ant and that hardfish, the koalanth or whatever it's called. So you got the Nintendo Online last year, so you could play N64 before you bought the OG N64. Fair enough. Well, thank you so much, Doshi. If I haven't already missed you, hope you have a great night. Hope you sleep well and you have a great shift, or whatever you call a work session. Is it a shift or the work day? So you have to pick and try again, or do you keep ordering until the 3rd come? So the only way it will work, Melanie, is if you do pick it. The intention is that if you get less than 3, you're supposed to use it for crafting. So I could grab the wheat, for example, and then make some flour out of it. But in theory, I shouldn't be able to sell it. Oh, welcome in there, Chuck. Thank you so much for turning up. It must be very early for you as well. So welcome in for an After Dark session. If you haven't already checked out Chuck, do check out Chuck, because he's an awesome channel member and content creator who's been smashing hard mode as well. So I'm going to put a few things of this away so I can just... What are you up to tonight or this morning, Chuck? Is it an early start for you, or is this... What's the go? 4 AM. Got some pixel shades. I'm going to sell this. I just need to put some order in this. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell this fishy. I'm going to put this in my storage. So in terms of an update, if you haven't already seen, I have paid off this loan, so I now have an upstairs. By tomorrow morning, I'll have a downstairs as well, and then chipping away at that. I'm very, very close. So these are some of the crafting that I've done as part of the mermaid business. And I've got a bit of a gym happening slowly. So Chuck can't sleep or just waking up early? Oh, let's put this away. I did manage to increase the speed of my island, which I'm super stoked about. That was really becoming an issue because every time I would craft right by the Nook's Cranny, it was in slow-mo. So like it would craft, but it was almost half the speed. And for those that have just joined, I did show this earlier. I'm pretty stoked about this. Managed to get, whilst I can't wear some of this clothing, I figure I may as well use it for good. In this case, I've got the start of an Alexi outfit. But this is the poor Alexi because he's got his trousers ripped and he hasn't quite got the right shoes yet. But he's got the shades and he's got the hat and the shirt. But let's switch back to Giovani. He needs the limelight. Alexi's been getting all the fun. So Yellow and Black are paying off the 1 million loan at the moment. It's a wake-up time for you, Chuck. Well, good morning. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning. Now, the reason I came over here was to grab this guy. Not that. Not that. But that. I'll just do a quick drop of this because I don't need it. So, are you streaming as well today, Chuck? And welcome in, JRM. I've got some of the regulars here tonight, even though it's so early. I mean, it's not incredibly late here. It's almost 8 o'clock, but it is an after dark. I don't want to eat it. I'm going to place it. These are the fruit scones. I'm waiting for a new table. I've got a whole bunch of things brewing right by the beach. I've got a couple of artificial ponds, which I've got an upcoming video to show you how to catch a very elusive fish. Actually, I lie. So when I said I've got a couple of critters, I'm missing 2 fish that are in season in my hemisphere. One of those is the Ranchu goldfish. Man, that thing is tricky to catch. To the point where I've handcrafted a couple of fake ponds to try and catch it, which I'll explain in the video why I've done that. So yes, you're streaming later on in the morning, Chuck. And welcome in there, Mrs. G. And we've got Neon Chaos has just joined the Discord server, so welcome if you are watching the stream at the same time. Let's get these... No. Put that away. Put that away, Alexi. What, can't I put it away? So puppies have been played with and have passed out. Alright, the time has come to assess for fossils. You might well strike one of those answers out of being either 0, 1, 2, or 3, or 4. What we're going to submit. No game today. No game. Sorry, Mrs. G. We're obviously at the tail end of the museum at the moment. I've had, I think, 3 days in a row of 0 submissions, which is getting a little bit downright sad, but good in a way. But thanks for having a guest there, Yellow and Black. Let's give you guys some points for having a guess anyway. Let me put my moderator hat on for a second. Don't mind me while I do my own moderating. Who else had a guess? JRM had a guess. Hopefully that worked. I don't think Mrs. G one worked. Try that one again. Sometimes they don't work, actually. I didn't see the command. You got your gold axe yesterday. Congratulations, Chuck. Big move, bold move. I don't know if Mrs. G is going to get her seeds. Did I spell that right? One small oak. I'll try again. JRM's had a guess. Alright, so let's go with a 200 bell cup of coffee. I got my first pigeon milk yesterday, the day before. Mrs. G's not having much fun with hard mode. Might be finding it hard. Oh, yellow and black, you've got a serious collection of seeds. I'll try that one more time and see if the bot's going to let me. Welcome in there. Oh, the seeds finally worked for one small oak. Welcome in there, Towels. If you haven't already, do check out Towels as well. I did see Artistern give you a bit of a plug. Very, very close to getting to your 1K of subs. So congratulations. Big, big achievement. I know it's not easy. Now Quinn's staring into the ground. Oh, there's a scorpion. Awesome. Come here, little scorpion. Come here. Let's catch this little guy. You guys scared? Don't be scared. Quinn just sigh of relief there. So 999 seeds there. Chuck just one off. There we go. Quinn's safe again. We got Chief having a play. Let's drop these fossils off. I need to clean this area up. But for the moment, let's get our pockets emptied. So is Towels allowed to be linked so you can follow them? I can probably find the link for you. Let me just try and empty my pockets there for a second. Now, where are you, CJ? There you are. Oh, sorry, CJ. Tonked him on the head. Buy my fish. Buy them, buy them, buy them. Just a tilapia and a black bass. It's a good sound of a new band. Quinn was a sweating, wasn't he? I think you should be able to, if you're on a particular... Let me see if I can grab the channel link for you. If you're on a desktop, you can grab it. So here's the link for Towels. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. Almost very, very close. One thing I need to do is chop this tree down. Get my sharp axe now that I've got it. I need to turn this into a gold one. But it'll do like this. Still works. So you managed to get a tarantula the other day. Is that your first? I'm playing ring-a-ring at the trunk. No problems at all there, Towels. I can see you've got a cool little chibi little avatar. But yeah, do help out a fellow creator in this sense of Towel. I haven't actually checked out any of your videos there yet, Towels, yet, so I do, though, congratulate you on being very, very close to your 1K mark. Don't know how you're going with your watch hours. If you're anything like me, I had my watch hours well before my subs. So we'll sell off some of this stuff. So with any luck, I'm hoping to either get to a tarantula island, in which case I'll give you some tips on how to catch them. But the more relevant thing that I want is a whole bunch of fish. So the other day I did stay up very, very late, caught a whole bunch of fish, most of which are worth at least 10,000 bells each. So if you can imagine, my whole pockets were filled with these really awesome fish. Alright, so what did we want to do? We wanted to drop off some bells, empty my pockets in case we get to Money Rock Island. I want to be sure. Alright, so let's deposit. Let's go the full amount. Don't need any cash on the run. Alright, so we're sitting at 1.5. I'm trying to get to 2.5, so another million I need to gain by hopefully Sunday. That's interesting, JR. So you're saying that you've got the scorpion easy to catch over the tarantula. Do you have a bit of arachnophobia, or is it... I'm pretty sure the behavior is the same. You catch them in the exact same way. In fact, I'd almost think that the spiders are easier to catch because they give you more of a cue, because they hind up on their back legs. So CJ's buys diving creatures. I'm afraid not. I definitely do need to go sea diving because I need to get some more pearls. Alright, so please, if you can, put as much luck, whatever luck looks like to you, inside the chat. I need a whole bunch of luck for either Tarantula Island, or Scorpion Island in this case, or please, 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 give me the luck to get a awesome fish island. Please. We're using the Nook Mile ticket to get the best of islands. Alright, here we go. Time for takeoff. Making a wish. So I've got lots of luck coming in the form of hearts or hype. Whatever it looks like to you. Come on, please. If it's a island that looks really, really foresty, that's gonna be epic. Come on, give us lots of trees or a tarantula island. Come on, is there a little river to jump over? No, it's Money Rock Island. It's not as good, but it'll do. Money Rock Island will do. We might catch a couple of good fish while we're here. Headphones are on. Got a quick bite. Probably a sea bass. Puck you, sea bass. That's with a P. This is a PG related show, no swearing. But puck you. Although, it's a good place to catch fish because it's a pretty big lake. Oh my god, I'm sick of these crawfish. So a bit of frustration after forever trying to catch this Ranchu goldfish. I've got so many crawfish that's not funny. They just toy with me. Now, if you've never been to Money Rock Island, let me quickly explain. So Money Rock Island is as the name suggests, there's a whole bunch of rocks in the middle, so it's literally an island. The only way you can get to it is from the very back, and to get to it you have to break a rock. Now you can make your own tarantula or scorpion island if there's not much water on the island. So all you do is you pluck all the flowers like I'm doing. I'm plucking these mainly because I want to get the money. Not that they're worth a lot, but... Oh, a boot? I'll take a boot. I will take a boot. So tell me, Yellow and Black, have you caught the Ranchu goldfish? And please don't say yes, because you've already got 2 villager photos, and I've got Zip. Every bell does count, especially when you're trying to inch towards Tom Nook's unrealistic bell-grabbing escapades. Alright, let's do some damage to this tree. So thank you there, Mrs. G. Very curious to see what the lag is like. So being reported back from what she can hear live to what she hears on stream is only 5 seconds, which is not too bad. So towels, do we have Australian bells down under? Yep, they're all upside down bells. They're worth twice as much. As Chuck would have found out, we've got mad exports for tomatoes. Very proud of our tomatoes. Sell for a whopping 25k for a batch of 10. But they're very good. Chuck has fenced them all off. Now, I should get back to, before I'm plucking these weeds, I'm getting all active. The reason I started with this was really to get, was to get the fruit that I needed to smash this rock. So as I was saying before, you need something to smash this with, but of course you need to get energy. So let's smash, my native fruit is orange, so I'm going to use that. It's only worth 100. So I'll eat one of these. So this first one gives you 8,000 bells right off the bat, which is kind of cool. And you do get to have 8 rocks in the middle, or no, rather 6 rocks. Premium import of tomatoes. Now what I did last time, unfortunately, I was very silly. I had the wealth luck from Katrina the last time I was on Money Rock, and unfortunately when I tried to dig up the fossil like this one did, I accidentally hit the rock. And then I was madly trying to catch up, and I lost it because the last bell is actually worth 10,000, so completely bollocks that up. So getting those all out, and what I tend to do is eat this and smash it, so I've got space. So not bad. This will earn me, I think it's 128,000 if you do this properly. So thank you all for the 7 that are watching at the moment for your company tonight. I know it's very, very early for some of you. Not too late for us here, but Late enough. Friday evening. Oops, that was lucky. So getting them all. So not too bad. 9 AM for you. Towels, where are you? Obviously, be careful with your answer. I don't want you to answer with only answer with what you're comfortable with, of course. So we've got some abundance of homegrown cucumbers in real life. Too many to keep up with. But yes, our tomatoes are lagging. Ironically. Actually, I don't think that math is right. I just remember one video that I did about how to get a whole bunch of bells. Unfortunately, there was a mishap in one of the edits, and it's plaguing me remembering that I didn't include the amount that you get off from Money Rock Island. So I sort of announced it, but then I think one of my audio got clipped. I think one small oak is... Alex, will you bother with a tiny fish? I probably will. I need to check to see what is... Let me just check my chart and see what's actually catchable right now. There's most likely these darn crawfish. These things are only worth 200. They're not really worth my time. Because I'm going to quickly check to see. These are all classified as a pond, I believe. Let me just check my chart. So given it is... What is it? 8 o'clock. So in the pond we're going to get... The only thing I'm really after is something of medium size. So that one there is a good one to catch. This one might be a koi, or it could be a carp, or a catfish. Oi! That one just snubbed its nose at me. Come here, fishy. So Chuck, is it 8 PM for dinner? What was good for dinner? Tonight we had pizza. We had some cheese and garlic focaccia in pizza form. And an Italian sausage with some caramelized onions. So there's a catfish. The catfish is worth 800. Not bad. But in this case... You make more money sometimes from sea diving. So this one, I'm going to go for these bigger ones. The small ones, the best you can get is if it's a goldfish. It's worth 1,300. Hey, it just moved on me. if you're better off fishing in the middle, to be honest. I think these guys service the inland little island better than they do the outside. Turn fishy. Oi! These are... I'm going to go in the middle. Man. Tough luck. Have we got another rod? I don't think we've got another rod. Let's go and see our friend. Friday ritual of tuna casserole. That could go down well. So I see you've said... Oh no! Oh my god, I just pressed the wrong button! Oh. I was just in the middle of answering your question or your statement there. Sorry, Towels, that you're from the UK. What a waste. Welcome in there, 4. Good to see you. Looks like you're a Splatoon fan from your avatar. Can't quite tell. So sorry guys, I accidentally hit the wrong button, which means I've gone back home. There's so many times that I do check and double check. I mean, it wasn't the best island, if I'm fair. Kinda gutted. Kinda gutted. I'm just roaming around aimlessly now, trying to think of what I want to do. Oh, I think someone subscribed or something. There was a ding in my ear. But to answer your question there, am I going to visit islands? Probably not tonight at the moment. In terms of island visiting, as in mystery flights, for hard mode I can only visit one, which I've just exhausted and left prematurely. So in terms of what the rules are, quick summary, what I can do for you as well is I can send you a quick little video. I can explain it as well, but if you're a visual person, while Puppy goes crazy, is in general it's restarting the island from scratch. You don't get to pick the island. It's got to be the island name. It's got to be randomly picked. You get to spin it again once to start again, but you've got to get the island. Sorry, the dog's distracting me. So yeah, you have to rotate every island villager. Whenever they say they need to leave or want to leave, you have to let them go. You only get 10 Nook Mile tickets that you can go each time you go villager hunting, and only 1 mystery flight per day. 1 cabin boat tour, which I'll do in a second, Chuck. There's a whole bunch of rules. I'll see if I can get the link for you to see what it's about. I've done a quick little video about it. So just grabbing that for you. Alright, so getting the link. So I'm going to post it in there for you. It's a quick short video. It's only 3 minutes long, so if you do watch it, you can only step away from the stream for a quick 3 minutes and then you can come up to speed with what it's all about. I do think I have a hard mode command here somewhere, but I can't see it on my stream deck. So let's empty the pockets and go to the next thing. I have been hoarding all my shells. It's a shame, I could have got a few more boots as well. So yeah, definitely going to Captain's Tour, which I was intending to all along, but I guess I'm just disappointed in myself for hitting that button because it was a good chance. Alright, did I put any of the fish away? Let's go and sell some of this business. Buy my fish, CJ. Those definitely were trash fish. So we're just 3 likes away from a magical 10. So if you feel like you're in the mood and feel like pressing a button... Hey, what are you doing, Anchor? No. This is likely a departure. Okay, phew. So whenever they've got the thinking face on in the plaza or near their house, I always get worried. So Jared, am I having statues made? In terms of the fish, like the models, I'm getting a couple done, but in this case I'm gunning for bells at the moment. So I've got a couple of models made. I've got my little cicada over here, which I've been trying to do at least 1 model per stay. So if I do get a decent one, I might get it modeled. Now, who was it? Was it Pango? This is my new villager. Had to take them from the campsite. As part of the rules, you were asking the questions before for what are the rules? I get delivery plus a new recipe. Have the same warrior their towels. I thought it was going to be the same. It's a happy tea. Alright, sport it on. Let's see what it looks like. So I didn't want to lose this top because I like this top that she's wearing. Oh, thanks for. I'm glad it made some sense for you now. So it's a quick little sidestep, like I said, to catch you up. It's a little easier to watch that. Might take you 1 or 2 watches to be honest, because I do cram all the information in. Alright, so let's drop some of this stuff. Drop it like it's hot. Alright. Now the one thing I must not forget to get is The reason I left the island in the first place because I didn't have a fishing rod. That was a good bug back there. Oh no, it's not. Now do answer me this, have you guys noticed how fast or slow the villagers run around your plaza? You know when they get the zoomies and they start running around the place? Have you ever noticed they run at different speeds? Take one of those, take one of those. So Tals, you heading off? Sorry I missed that. See you Tals, thanks for dropping in. Hope you have a great night. It sounds like it's 12 o'clock. Given you're running on GMT, you're a good 9 hours behind us. Or 8 hours in this case. Alright, have we got everything we need? Yep. This could be a good fish. Ah, these ponds are... Sometimes it's easier just to pick a spot and go with it. Or wait for the rotation. I do often wish you could use the control stick to flick the rod, like in a direction. Do you guys think would that be useful? Another catfish. So what I do, I'm going to drop this here. Give me some extra space. Just scared that fish away. So definitely agree, Melanie. I think you said Pangos is kind of cute. I was a bit unsure. Admittedly, in hard mode, this is the first time I've ever taken a hippo, a bird, I think, and an anteater. Oh, look. Hey, Chuck, look what I found. The Forbidden Tomato Land. Look at all these tomatoes. Ooh, this could be good. These are considered... I think this is considered a river. So Yellow and Black, you've had CJ 3 times. I've only had him twice. And by far, I've had more time. Definitely made more money this time. Welcome in Holly, or Holly's Creation. Thank you so much for joining in. Since you are new, please do give a bunch of love to Holly. If you're a channel member or not, make them feel very welcome. Throw as much hype as you want to. So welcome in Holly. Where are you from? What's your local time? All that sort of stuff. And what have you been up to? Zebrafish, that'll do. I need something at least 300 plus. So we're hunting for fish today, Holly. Given we've got CJ back on the island doing hard mode, we need as many bells as we possibly can get. Now, this could be a good place, actually. If I can get some of these extra large fish... I almost missed that one. Crucian carp. Come on in, fishy. This fish is a bit blind. And Holly, are you doing hard mode at all? Are you playing Animal Crossing, I presume? Come on, give us a Dorado. These are worth pretty good. I'll happily take this turtle. When I had a awesome island the other day, I had fish after fish, all of which were 10k. Sweet fish. So unfortunately, there's no sturgeons at the moment in my hemisphere, Chuck. Unfortunately, I haven't caught anything at the mouth of the river. If I catch anything big on this river, it's likely going to be an arowana or the upper... Oh gosh, that almost caught me unaware. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to see if we can shoo off some of the bugs. Morning, Stephanie. Welcome in. What are you baking today? So I'm just checking to see. I'm changing my view to look at river fish. So the soft shell turtle, for your info, is worth 3.7 bells, 1,000 bells. So it's not a bad get. If you can catch a bunch of those. The sweet fish is worth 900 bells. So definitely worth catching. Caught that guy as well. I don't know if there is a fish that's going to see that. Come on in, fishy. Small one could be a little dace. So Hollies, I think we might already have that book. I think that's what it's called, the Complete Guidebook. It's a mammoth of a book. We've had it for a while. I do tend to use the... So Mrs. G tends to like to use that book. I like flipping through it every so often, but I'm more of an app sort of guy. So I'm going to try my luck near the mouth of the river again. Here we go. These could be some of those soft shell turtles again. Unfortunately, I lose all three with that. It's a tilapia. Couldn't be happier. It's a new one coming out, isn't it, Melanie? Oh, it's Marie. Welcome in, holla. I've woken everyone up, I'm sorry. Oh, it's the companion guy, thank you. The snapper is a good get as well. I think the snapper's worth like 4k. $3k, sorry, 3k. I'm gonna scare that fish while we wait for the next batch. I'm gonna get some of the stuff from the rocks. Oops. It's all my fault. So the new guide is coming out on April 23rd. Okay, well thanks for the heads up. Alright, so let's break this rock. Oh, I forgot to get this one open. Pound cake. So I don't know if you're still around there for, if you are. So whilst we're doing hard mode, we are doing some extra bits and pieces, one of which is crafting each recipe that we learn. So the pound cake, I think, has got, is it orange in it? I've got a backlog of stuff that I haven't learnt. So these are all brand new ones that I've got today. Haven't had a chance to craft them yet. So the pound cake's just flour and sugar. Okay. What I might do is when I get back to the island, because I've got a bunch of crops that only grew 2. I must have missed a day. Which means I can only use those crops for crafting. Hey, was that a... I could have sworn I saw a scorpion. At one stage, the island that I was on spawned a scorpion out of the blue. Doing it completely blind. Not having much luck with this one. It's an awkward spot. There we go. Do a quick check on this side. That could well be a sea bass, but it could be a Napoleon fish. Are the bushes worth selling? That's a good idea. I don't even know what the bushes are worth. Let's head up here and grab the rock stuff. So I don't know if you guys can hear the cicadas going off around here. So it's a warm night tonight. It's going to be another hot one tomorrow. So the fish that we've got here is not a great selection. I definitely want some more of better value. So Holly, you're doing some terraforming today. Are you also, did you say you're also doing hard mode? Sorry, I don't think I got your reply. So whilst I do have terraforming, I've been very selective with what I've terraformed. Done very minimal. I'm going to try and keep it as natural as possible. The only thing I've terraformed really now is just smoothing out a section for a bridge to go in. So nothing drastic. And then another one is just making a fake pond to try and catch this fish. So I think you said there's a concert tomorrow, didn't you? Yellow and black? I think I know the one. What do we got in our pockets? I don't think it's even worth getting that. Getting very close to having an icy pole. So yeah, you're doing hard mode. You got 3 stars yesterday. Unlocked terraforming and trying to unlock waterscaping. So well done on getting to 3 stars in itself. That's an achievement. And the waterscaping sets you back another 6,000 Nook Mile points. I'm kind of ignoring these tomatoes because they're awkward. Like, you're not supposed to be able to sell the tomatoes unless they're in batches of 3, and I don't want to necessarily contaminate my selling stock by having things that are not perfect, if that makes sense. So if you've got any tips on what to do with these tomatoes, please let me know. Too early to count backwards. Yes, it's 8:40 here. There's a good fish. So Holly, sorry, I was in Barb's plays the other day. Yes, I was. Actually, that's a batch of 3 that I can grab. I'm going to try my luck fishing from the top here. I don't know if you guys ever do this. This is fun. When you fish from the cliff. So I think I know the one, the noise works and all that sort of stuff. I can't remember who else is there. Although I can grab these 3, they're perfect. Non-organic, burn them. So that's a little trick there as well. If you don't want a particular fish, just get it to the point where it sees it. And then pull it out. Not like that. Well, actually like that. But I didn't mean that. Feels like a sea bass, but it's not. It's a ray. Alright, we're going to have to swap something. Alright, this is where we have to start trading some bits. So, tree branches, out you go. It's a pecking order thing. A squid. So Holly, sorry, you're saying, can you have live stream without the live chat? I believe you can. So the squids are worth, sorry, let me just answer that question in a moment. Squids are worth 500. Let's see if something else is worth less than that. I know the sea bass are worth 400. So let's do a bubble sort on that. So yes, every time you create a stream there, Holly, you can choose whether or not you have live chat or live chat replay. So it's just a checkbox as you create your stream on whether or not you want it in your stream. Oh, that's a big one. Headphones on again. Ah, that's right. It's the Hoodoo Gurus, the Noiseworks, and about 3 or 4 other bands. Now the Black Bass I think are also worth, let me just check this. Black Bass are worth 400 as well. So let's just let it go. Our bottom worth fish here is 400, so we need anything in excess of 400 to keep it in our pockets. That's a greedy one. That little fish, or a rockfish, what are these two doing? Ah yes, that's right, the living end. Prisoner of society. Okay, so I need to do a swap. A dace, what's a dace worth? A dace is worth 240. Out you go, dace. Scare my fish away. Oh, I've got 2 fish. Have you guys seen that before? 2 fish went for it. I swear, I'm going to watch that on replay. I've never seen 2 fish go for 1 bait. So sea bass, not good enough. Actually, let's see if we can swap the sea bass with something of less value. I'm going to switch my view now to go to the current. I keep switching between sea, river, pond, so I'm just going to go for everything that's currently active. Alright, so what did we catch? Sweet fish. The horse mackerel is worth 150, so out you go. Not good enough for my pockets. We've got some loans to pay. We should give the boys a taste of 1998 with some living end. The sweet fish, that's worth 900, so what's of lesser value? A sea bass. So, Holly, have you already got a channel? Are you thinking about starting? That was really weird. My controller was buzzing like there were 2 fish on the hook. Ooh, this is a good one, I think. No, I want you. I want you, fishy. I want you. Oh yes, this is the one. Yes! That's the one we want. These are worth 10k. If not more, actually. Let me just double check. These things are beasts. They're worth 10,000. So swapping it out with something of lesser value, Crucian Carp. Now what I found was these guys are, they tend to come in like little, almost like swarms. Is that another one? You had a sneaky peek there, Holly, or Holla. So we've got puppies in the background. Sorry, bit excitable. Alright, not worth it. Out you go, mackerel. Let it go. Almost getting for a bit of a music break. What's hiding behind that? Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break for a moment, so don't go away. Just give me a moment while the dogs settle down. Feel free to sing along to this one. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm a Lamborghini. I'm a YouTube star. Cataloged a bunch of those luxury car. I'm expensive sushi. I don't have a yacht. I'm a flower breeder, even when you're not. I'm a little bit. Like, share, subscribe. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit. La 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 la. A little bit Alexi. La 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 la. Alexi Giovani. La 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 la. A little bit Alexi. Hide your items, hide your flowers. I'm a grand piano. I'm a naughty elf. I'm a little bit go boy when I hit the wealth. Get a little bit manic when I auto nook. I get a little bit cray cray when you steal my look. La 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 la. I'm a little bit Alexi. La 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 la. Alexi Giovani. Hide your turnips, I'm not sexy. I'm a little bit Alexi. Yeah. Little bit Alexi. Still got my fish rod in the water trying to get something. So we've got a bit of living end being repurposed inside, educating our two teens. They do have an appreciation for some of the older songs, whether it's things that go from, you know, old classic rock. But I don't think they've been exposed to white, some of the white noise stuff from Living End. I'm going to have to make sure that Mrs. G doesn't play that too loud, otherwise I'd get a copyright strike. Alright, let's swap this one for... let's drop the carry. So unfortunately I did get a copyright strike, or rather a warning it is. I played one of my other songs which I did get the rights for. It was a repurposed song of Hamilton. And because I played it during an ad break, I got a copyright warning. So I just realized I pressed the other button. So swap it again. Oh, sorry, Holly just walked into something. She's got no idea what's going on. Occasionally I have little breaks. I do a couple of videos that involve me singing. So apologize for that. Sorry for making it confusing. So the kids were like, what the heck was that? No appreciation. So yeah, every so often, Holly, I do put that on just to give me a little bit of a break. Although it wasn't long enough often to... I just had to check what that bug was. This one could be a good one. Good little fight, that one. That's the one I want. The Dorado. These are also worth 10,000. So I'm going to happily swap you out. Swap you with a black bass. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up here and scare off some of these other bugs. Up you go. See this little bug here? I'm going to scare that away because he's hogging up a spot of a spawned creature. This one feels like a black bass again. Do you get rare fish on Cap'n Islands? You can. It's not normally my destination of fishing locations, but you might have missed it before, Holly. I ended my one and only hard mode mystery tour for today because I went to get my tool and I wasn't concentrating and I left the island rather than getting a tool, which would have given me a few good little fish. And just to catch you up as well, I'm not sure if I mentioned since you've been here, but we've got CJ on the island, so I'm trying to make the most of getting a whole bunch of good fish. Now these sizable ones are pretty good. I'm hoping it's one of these Dorados again. Now, let me just eye off these two fish. Another black bass, out you go. So you've just lost one copyright strike, you still have one left for another month or so. So are they copyright warnings or strikes there, yellow and black? The part that irritates me on this one was I actually bought the rights to the song in the sense that this was a... Sorry, I'm just listening for the fish in between bites. So moray eel. Moray eel is worth... Moray eel. Moray eel, where are you? 2,000. Alright, so the moray eel is worth 2,000. The ribbon eel is only worth 600. So I'm going to swap it for the ribbon eel. I think we caught one of those before. So Mrs. G likes having a go at my special VHS collection. Another sweet fish. I can swap you out for one of the lesser values. So you've got a lot of claims as well. So Holly, have I done any designing? I've done a couple of designs. There's a few channel... actually, there is a series that I've done with other creators as well that is a... it's called Designer Wars Tourney. There is a link which, I don't know, Holly, if you can find that. It's the summary of all the different designs of the competitors of Season 1. So it might be a good one to watch. It doesn't necessarily explain how they did it, but all the streams have actually looked at the 2 YouTube content creators that go head to head. They've got an hour, 6x6 room to design to, and the channel members get to pick. So there's a cast of those in the background if you wanted to check out some of the links. So let's get rid of the... I think the dice is not worth a lot, was it? Dice. I'm pretty sure the dice is worth 240. There we go. Oh, there's a big one. I think that one could be a good one, actually. So yeah, it depends, Holly, as to whether you're thinking of like designing paths or if you're designing like interiors. If you're looking at designing paths, like Mrs. G says, there is one of our channel members is April Honey, and she actually does a whole bunch of tutorials. She's seen definitely a niche there that there's a demand for it in hard mode. So definitely do check that out. I'm going to scare these fish away. If you're never sure about scaring fish away, just try to trot on with your pole. If you can do this, it scares them away. If not, so we've been very unlucky. Maybe we've got some fish up here that might give us some good fish. I'll do a bit of a run around, scare some of these bugs away. Ooh, let's take this guy. Alright, so here we go. Catching these are fun, so you move as they move and stop when they stop. So the horned elephant is a good catch. I think these are worth about 8,000. Horned elephants are worth 8,000 bells, so let's keep that. Whilst it's not a fish, it's definitely worth keeping. Definitely more than a Venus comb. So what I'm doing at the moment is really just scaring away any bugs or any fish I don't want in the hope that we get a new spawned bigger fish. Now, I don't think this is the right size, but... So I can see, so converting videos, did you say? I think I saw there. There we go, we'll take that. So why don't I use the bait? Well, I could use the bait. I just find it cumbersome to always craft it. Alright, so this one is less value. Scare this little fish. Yeah, the problem with the bait at the moment though, Holly, is that I've unfortunately got, like usual, very filled pockets with no space for... Oh, that's a sea bass, I'm sure. Feels bigger than a sea bass. You don't use bait, yellow and black? You're more extreme than me. Alright, so seahorse I think is worth a little bit less than that. Seahorse, seahorse. Let us know if you know the answers to these. Where's the seahorse gone? I can't see it. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's less. Out you go. Fancy that I have to go fishing for 5 times. Wish you luck, you're trying to get 6,000. So Holly, for those catching up, is trying to catch the cliff terraforming. I need one of these bigger fish. And how long ago did you start hard mode? So JRM, it's 1100. Did I just throw away the seahorse for 1100? Did I make the wrong choice? Come on, be a good one. Be the Dorado. Feels good. Feels good. Now we need a ton of these guys. Alright, now we're starting to get picky. Zebra turkeyfish. Zebra turkeyfish, are you worth anything? 500? Not good enough. What I might do as well is drop this thing. So I mean, eventually I would play the game of filtering out all the stuff that I don't want. But let's try like a bait. See if we've got any little clams. So doing this on the market on Barb Play stream, or you're doing your own stream? Most likely I'll do my own. We're looking at doing maybe another auction, or I might do a trash and treasure. These ones are worth good money. These are worth 6,500. Let's see if I can get 2 fish to bite again. This feels good. It feels like a sea bass. You guys are not even that old. You're making us sound very old there, Mrs. G. This could be a snapper. Because this is as big as a sea bass. They all start to blur. It's a tire. I'll take that. Speaking of trash and treasure. So I spent a good long time trying to catch this for the first time, and now I feel like I'm catching them all the time. So let me know in the chat, how do you go about when you go to these islands? Do you do the same technique, is like fish until your pockets are full and then start replacing with lesser values? Or do you just fill your pockets and leave? Like, how stubborn, or I guess persistent, are you? Alright, there we go. That's another good one. This is a weird looking fish over there. It's got 2 heads. Send Poofy over. I managed to get a whole bunch of tires and boots. Ooh, an angelfish. It's not an angel kitty, it's an angel fish. Angelfish. Sorry, I'm doing a quick check. Need to make sure I make educated decisions. So the angelfish is worth 3,000. Alright, you're a keeper. Angelfish, you're a keeper. Go away, fishies. She's doing trash court. So Chuck, you fill your pockets and leave, but when CJ came you had a ton of worthless fish taking up space. So I'm definitely one to make the most of the trip. I do get a little bit insistent on getting good fish. So Holly, if you've already donated on your island, do you let them go? Now, so what I do is once you've donated them, you can sell them to CJ, but I've been hoarding all the fish and bugs. CJ arrived for the second time. I did do a video just earlier today, so if you feel free to check it out. Have a bit of a guess as to how much I made. But this is the same day, so still trying to get towards the home loan that I'm trying to pay off by Mr. Nook. That's not bad. Alright, so squids are worth 500, I think. Release. Fill the pockets. So JR, you're saying fill the pockets. Each pocket slot needs to be 500 plus. I tend to have that same sort of rule. Usually I'm a bit more strict. I need to have it 1,000 worth. In truth, Holla, I didn't make that much with CJ the first time. 78k sounds about right with what I got last time. I'm going to have to scare away that stink bug over there and scare away the water bug. Flick, on the other hand, almost 400k. So I'm not sure, someone's finding something amusing inside. I can hear my elder son, cameraman, having a giggle. Alright, so I've lost my net. I was thinking that was my fishing rod, but it's my net, so that's okay. That's okay, we're still in business. Is that a shark? Oh, this is a shark. It's finned. Okay, this is big. This is a whale shark or a great white. Now this could be an angelfish. So hollow. Oh yes, more trash for Poofy. Swap it. I like, sometimes the can is more valuable than a sea bass. Sometimes it's more valuable than some of the better fish as well. You just don't get the trash very often. Poofy trash. Oh, you got trash at the exact same time as me. It does get a bit spooky when that happens. Alright, so let's play a game. Have a guess as to what you think this is going to be. This fish that I'm going for at the moment that I've completely missed. What is this fish, do you think? Have a guess. So sweet fish. Black bass. Alright. We're running out of space now. Which one is... Black bass is worth less than a sweet fish. So out you go. Throw it back. Throw it black. Alright, let's get away. Oh, actually, you know what I do need to do? I do need to check for scallops. So, let's just drop this. Please remind me to get my trash. Look, I can afford to drop a shovel. Does it not count if you fish trash when you have a fish task? I don't think it does. If you're doing a catching thing with CJ, I don't think it contributes to it. Poor Mrs. G's having conniptions over here. Does anyone know what happens if you... Oh, actually, I suppose you do have pockets. So if you have a scallop and you give it to Pascal, you can always have a spot to receive his gift, right? So fun fact for you there, Holler, if you didn't know, or Holly I should say, sorry I'm confusing you both. Too easy, I should just call you Marie and Holly. But, so Holly, you can just hold the A button in case you didn't already know on swimming. Hang on a sec, what happened, Holly? Holler? Your switch wouldn't turn on and thought it was toast. Hard mode reset again and it worked. So did you lose it? When you say hard mode reset. Is it like a soft reset, do you mean? Hold the power for 20 seconds, yeah. I wanted to actually do the research for you. Actually, while I'm checking these, I may as well just pick and choose. I'm going to swap this one out, swap it with the barnacles. So, every so often, occasionally, my iPhone just goes black and there is a sequence that you just do a similar sort of thing. Becomes non-responsive. It's like completely off. It never switches on. Well, either way, Holla, I'm very, very happy that you got your island back. Especially after you got your 3 stars, you were saying. I think I'm going to take a moment and step inside with the family for a sec, because I do want to get an icy bowl. I know it's not the best thing to be having during a stream. This could be a scallop. which one's worth more? I think the Gasmati crabs. Gazami. Spotted eel is 1.1, Gazami is 2.2. So swap it. KK's here. He's a genius. Sea urchin. Oh, nice, Holly. So you got a nice payoff. The only thing I'm after here is a scallop. Is there a time that you can't get a scallop anymore? Come on, scallop. This could be a scallop. It's got the right number of bubbles. But it's a bit fast. So JR, I'm on a cap'n tour at the moment. Ooh, this could be a shrimp. The mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp is worth 2.5. Okay, so let's swap it. So Chuck, will you see Pascal on a mystery island? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Maybe I don't see him on...
Super duper delivery. Super duper delivery.
I got a delivery of a Zupa Duper, and for those of you that don't know what that is, it's an icy pole stick. What do you guys call it in America?
Popsicle.
Popsicle. Thank you so much, Mrs. G. So sorry for all the crunching that you might hear. So, I think, Chuck, what you're trying to tell me is I'm wasting my time. Alright, so I think I'm going to head back into shore now. I've done a lap of the island, no scallops. Start to think it's not possible. So what are they called? They're called Zupa Dupers, at least locally. It's a brand of icy pole. But they're a popsicle stick, I think you call them. They're... I don't know what you call them. This one is lemonade flavored. really, really good on hot days. Guys, what do you think? I'm thinking of heading back to my island and trying my luck on my own island. That was a good fish. Could have been a good fish. I just scared it away. Because when I was getting all those really good fish, I was getting them consistently, right? I'm getting them very sporadically at the moment. So it's a chemical poop storm. I did not know that, Mrs. G. I was wondering how these were ready so quick. So normally what happens with the isopoles is you buy them off the shelf and they're normally not frozen. So I was wondering, because it normally takes at least 2 days for them to be ready. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick poll and see if you guys, what do you guys think? So let's see, let's start a poll. Should I head back? Alright, there we go. Got a poll for you to answer away. So welcome on in. If you've just joined, we are on a cabin tour. Unfortunately ended our mystery flight a little bit early. We're trying to catch a bunch of fish to sell to CJ, who's on the island, playing hard mode. Second time. Oh, look at that. I'm going to catch that guy. And again, same rules apply. I can't catch him. Let's go and get a tool. And make sure, Alexi, do not... We'll drop this here. Do not say go home. I need tools. We need a... No. Freeze pops. Okay, here we go. So, flimsy net. That's good enough to catch this bug. I think it's... Okay, so same deal with these guys. You move with them. As they move, you move. When they stop, you stop. I'm close enough to striking distance, but I'm going to go a little bit closer. So let's swap it for... What do we got to swap with? Some tomatoes. Sorry, those tomatoes aren't good enough for me. Okay, this one could be good. That's the one we want. That's the one we want. Alright. What do we swap it for? Now, which one's worth it? Tilapias are worth not that much, are they? Tilapia's worth 800. Tilapia's worth 800, so out you go. Alright, so looking at the votes. We got 7 votes in. Should I head back to the island? We got 7 votes saying yes. So let's do it. Let's go back. Although I do want to check out this shark. It's another big one. It's the hammerhead. So sweet fish. Alright, let's go back. Thank you, Captain. Oh no, I've got to give up something for this tire. What do I drop? I'm going to drop my flimsy net. Get some tomatoes. I've only got that island twice in all your time playing, as in this Cap'n one. So I've noticed that the crop tours are every second or third day. And so, Holly, you're saying, what do I use to stream Animal Crossing? Is it YouTube or on a different browser? I'm not sure what you mean. In terms of streaming this? Alright, so let's... Did anyone notice whether or not you do get the clams on the Cap'n tours? I didn't see any, but let's just plant my gyroid for next time. Give it some water. That's not quite what I wanted to do. What should I drop? I'll just drop the... Actually, let me place the bug. Let's go and sell this to CJ. So it's so much faster. There he is, and my bro. Alrighty, so have a guess. I'm going to pick all of these, and by the time I select them all, have a guess as to what we're going to get for all these from CJ. You get 100 seeds just for having a guess, and you get 500 if you get the closest answer. So I'll leave this on screen for a little bit for you guys to do a quick calculation. I've got a guess of 10,000 from Melanie, 25k of yellow and black. Or you can't choose two things, Holly. 55 or 45, which ones are going to be? 200,000 by Chuck. I hope you're right, Chuck. 60k JR. Pardon me while I have my Zupa Duper. Alright, so about to hit the plus button in a moment. I'll give you a couple of more seconds. Okay, so Holla has narrowed it down to 55. So closest to... Alright, 128. Here comes Holla. Anyone else? I'll just pause for a moment just in case. Alright, here we go. I'm going to have a guess as well. So, those are worth 10 each. My guess is 73,000. I'm going to put it in there. Yes, you can change, Holly. I'm giving you some extra time. Stephanie's come out with 87. Alright, here we go. $172. I was 100,000 off. Gosh, who had the nearest? So there's that. Chuck had 200. 128 was the nearest guess. I think it's Chuck. Chuck had the best guess, is that right? Well, it's not too bad. 200,000's not bad at all. Either way, I'm happy with that. Chuck had the closest, so thank you, Hollow, if you don't mind adding all those points. This poor Hollow's doing this all by herself. Hollow, if you wanted to start from the top, I can start from the bottom. I'll give award 100 to each person on the way from the bottom if you start from the top. So I'll go with Stephanie. So 100 for the guess and 500 for the correct answer. Alright, so I've done Stephanie, I think. Did that go through? One small oak. Mrs. G's poor having trouble getting the points added on. I'm going to add your points just so it's not so awkward for you there, Holla. Holla Horizons 100. Who else have we got? Chuck. JR. So adding some seeds to JRM. I don't know if you've already done that one. If you don't, you get some bonus points, JR. You all do get points just for listening in and being active as part of the chat as well, which you can use for different things. You can do a heist. And you can bet some of your seeds that you've won. So if you've got some seeds or points, you can use exclamation heist and then an amount, and you'll either win more or lose what you bet. Don't gamble, kids. Now where was I up to? The last one I added was JR. I did JR. Chuck, has Chuck gotten his points yet? think we got them all. Did we get them all? Please let me know if you've missed out on your guesses. So I had a bit of a spike there for those that have just joined. Hello and welcome to the stream. If you are lurking, feel free to say hello as well. We're sitting on 12 likes at the moment, trying to get to the 15 if we can before we end the stream. Oh, you gave that to already. So Holly, the commands are, there's a few around. You can use exclamation hug and then hug someone. You can heist. You can gamble. There's exclamation gamble. Yellow and black's missed out as well. So there you go. I think we'll leave it at that. Let's see if there's anyone we've got to raid tonight. I don't know if there's anyone streaming at the moment. I'm going to have a quick sticky beak with my one hand because I'm holding a Zupa Duper with the other. We've got the Artsy Gamer who's streaming hard mode at the moment. Mine haven't kicked in yet, so so Melanie's hasn't gone. I think someone's heading off. Stephanie, I hope you have a great shift at your bakery. I think you said you work at, so I hope you have a great shift today. Thank you all for joining in. We might go and raid Artsy again tonight, so if you do want to stick around, I'm going to send through the link. If you haven't done this before, you use the hashtag Alexi Giovani raid. You use this in the target stream that we're going to, so we're heading off to the Artsy Gamer, so I'm going to grab that, see if we can do an auto referral to that. But if we don't, I'll post it into the chat in a moment now. So thank you all so much for joining. This is Alexi Giovani, and until next time, see ya. Don't forget to put a bunch of hearts for Holla, who's woken up as the moderator. Thank you all to the channel members as well that have been part of the stream. Thank you all to newcomers. Hope you come back next time. You'll get to see the puppies soon in a moment as well, so do check that out. But do stick around as we get referred over to the Artsy Gamer. So thanks again, guys. This is Alexi Giovani signing off, and until next time, see ya. The stream's over. It's time to get on with the day. I've got to go and do some stuff. Hey, puppy. What you doing? Up. 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 There you go. He's a good boy. I think they might be waiting for some sort of post-credits, like in a Marvel movie or something. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. It's over for now. Maybe we'll do it again another time. We'll play Arceus next. Should we play Arceus next for some other game? Maybe. What you doing there, puppy? What's the other puppy doing?
Thanks again. Don't forget to leave a like. Hope to see you another time if you've missed it.
Like, share, subscribe.